your father doesn't owe you anything. The government, your friends, your relatives, nobody owes you anything. Everybody's fighting their silent battles, and of course, you too must fight your silent battles. Look, I've met a lot of people, a lot of friends growing up. When I ask them, what do you want to become in future, or what do you want to aspire to be, they'll tell me, look, I don't have to aspire. My father owns a factory. My father owns a company. My father is this. My father is that. My father is being a governor. They keep telling me stuff. But then I'm like, okay, of course, you are fortunate that your father is all of this, of course. And then I felt really bad at the time. But then as I get through life, I get to understand that all that your father has belongs to your father. All your father can do is maybe support you or maybe guide you or connect you. But in every other sense of it, you are the one. You are the one who is going to be the grand facilitator. You are the one who is the mastermind behind your own good success. You are the mastermind behind your future. And never make the mistake of saying that your father's success belongs to you or holding on so that your father can pass you an inheritance or something of that kind. As you go through life, you need to realize that things might happen, things might go wrong. And if you are not prepared for yourself, if you are not prepared for your own future, if you are not prepared for your own success, I'm telling you, you might be left behind. And this is not what I pray for anybody. I don't pray that you be left behind, but I pray that you should be ready. You should be understanding of these things. That these things are not something that everybody gets to know. But at this point in your life, maybe you're 20, maybe you're 21, maybe you're 23, or maybe you're above 30, whatever age you are, you need to understand. You need to recalibrate your mindset and understand that your father, your mother, your parents do not owe you their money, they do not owe you their status, their power, their connections, or whatever. All you can do is to leverage from whatever your parents have. All you can do is to leverage from them, but don't ever get entitled. Don't ever get into the entanglement of thinking that all that your father has belongs to you. Of course, a lot of people lose their vision. A lot of people lose their future, their good success, because they are so tied down to the mentality that once my father dies, or maybe when something happens, I'm going to share my father's property and then use it. But this is a very, very diabolic and wicked place to position yourself mentally. Look, life is feeble. And life is not something that you say, oh, what happened to my father is going to happen to me. No, you are present in life so that you can make your own decisions. You should be able to mastermind your own things, craft things that you think are beneficial for you. Do not hold on to what your father had or whatever. Do not say, oh, my father did this, maybe it's going to benefit me. No. as a man, as a man, wherever you are, you need to take this by the bull, by the horn. You need to understand that if you want good success, you must be ready to effort. Look, I've experienced and I've come across a lot of people, and this mentality is one thing that's holding a lot of people down. People are stuck in villages wherever they come from, a lot of situations and difficult situations, challenges, because they hold on to the wrong mindset. They keep holding on and saying, oh, when my father dies, I'm going to get this. Except that your father is a king, except that your father is a royalty. And then whatever is entitled to your father, you are the next in line. And then there's no competition. Everything is going to be all right, except that you are born of the royal blood. Apart from that, every other thing that your father has belongs to him. And he can decide any day, he can decide at any moment to give his property away. And so why should you at this point in your life be putting your mind on what your father has? Ask your father, Daddy, how did you get these things? How did you work for it? Show me how I can work for it. Teach me how I can get these things myself. These are what you should learn, my friends. These are the things you should ask your father about, my friends. Not sleeping and sitting and hoping that something is going to happen and then your father is going to share the property. We read a story about the prodigal son who told his father, Daddy, share me my inheritance. And then it was a very wrong move. You should not be sitting down and hoping that your father's property belongs to you. No, you must get out and position yourself so that good success will find you. You see, the truth is that success is looking for who to hand over opportunity, to hand over success, to hand over itself to. And look, if you are not prepared for it, someone else who is less talented than you, who is less visionary than you, who is less able than you, is going to take your good success because you are hanging on to whatever your father has. You are hanging on false hope. You are hanging on laziness. What you have to do, my friends, is to have ambition, to have character. You must develop yourself. Position yourself so that any good thing can always find you. Do not sit and hope that whatever belongs to your father belongs to you. No, my friends, change this mentality. Even if your father is a president, even if your father is a secretary general, whatever your father is, do not sit down and hope that whatever belongs to your father belongs to you. This is a very, very bad mindset, and it's going to limit your growth and your vision. And I hope that this strikes a bell in you, and that you're going to take the initiative now to try and design your future, because I'm not rooting for you, and I know that all the good things and lines are going to fall in good places for you. Like always, my friends. Peace out, and I'll see you again.